Shalom, brothers and sisters. So, everyone jokes about how kind and how friendly and everything, what great manners Canadians have got, right? It's a standing joke on the internet. But yes, coming out of Canada are a lot of evil and dark things, and we've seen that under their Prime Minister, and this is one more thing that's come out of there. Kindness and friendliness does not hide evil. Realize that, it's a fact. Canadians, terminal tenderness in their healthcare system. They turned to the most radical system of euthanasia in the world, promising to provide a painless death to all who request it. Following the Supreme Court decision in Carter versus Canada, Canadians have had access to state-sponsored euthanasia since 2015. By 2016, the Compassionate Canadians decided to expand that right with Bill C-14, allowing medical assistance in dying made eligible for adults. Today, Canada's nurse practitioners are allowed to administer medication that causes a patient's death. You don't even have to be a doctor. You can be a nurse. The country has so routinized the protocols of death that in 2021, more than 10,000 people ended their lives via taxpayer-funded euthanasia, representing 3% of all Canadian deaths for 2021. And there are plans for an expansion. By 2023, it is likely that mature minors will be allowed and encouraged to end their lives the same way. And their definition of mature minors is they will chat to the minor and decide if they're mature to make the decision. So your kid could go to the hospital there, decide or be convinced or confused by them and euthanized, and you get a phone call. Can you imagine that this is the world we're currently living in? In a position statement published by the Canadian Pediatric Society, pediatricians gave a cursory nod to the need for palliative care, then went all in on aid in dying for their young patients. They recommend it. Cheng documented several instances of healthcare providers pressuring patients to end their lives or the lives of their loved ones. The case of Candace Lewis, the 25-year-old woman who has cerebral palsy and spina bifida, was brought to an emergency room in Newfoundland. During her hospital stay, a doctor told Lewis's mother she was a candidate for euthanasia and that if her mother chose not to pursue it, it would be selfish. This is the world we're in. They're trying to get those numbers down fast. That's why we have all these things coming out. And this is one more sick, twisted example of the enemy offing as many people as he can while he can to get those numbers down. Keep watching, keep alert, and keep listening for our trumpet. This is not our home anymore. God bless. Shalom.